Go, go, Power Rangers! I don't know if that's how it's done, but that movie was fun. Here is my initial thoughts. First thoughts on Power Rangers. I just got done watching it, and I gotta say, man, that was fun. I really enjoyed it. As soon as it was over, some guy hollered, "Not as good as the original!" Well, I mean, your original was a Saturday morning production meant for, like, 10-year-old kids. This is at least a PG-13 movie. It's got so many moments in it where that same guy who's hollering, I guarantee, was laughing, and just, it was such a fun movie. It brings out that kid in you to see it, and the visuals were awesome. I love the suits. I mean, they are missing a little bit of the whole, like, dynamic, like, it's, you know, how they do the choreographed, it's morphin' time thing or whatever. But maybe they'll get there, because, I mean, this is the first one. This is the team just coming together, just forming, and they're still learning about their abilities and powers. It's made me think of monster trucks, right? When I went to see that, I didn't have very high expectations. I really didn't have any expectations. I'm not the type, I don't dig around on the web to find out all the little bits and pieces and information, and I don't want to see all the first look shots and all that stuff. I like to go to a movie with no expectations, and just to, if I enjoy it or don't. I rarely watch trailers, you know, except for the trailers that play before movies. I don't really watch I don't sit around the house just watching trailers, and I don't dig on forums. I do the same thing. I think that's why so many people get too critical of, like, this movie and some other movies on certain things, is because they've done too much homework. They've been on the forums, and they've heard all the chatter, and they listen to this guy complain and that guy complain. Just, they go looking for a negatives. Most of the time, I don't have a problem unless there's something that kind of pulls me out of the movie, which I didn't have that with this. Man, I was engaged the entire movie. They tell the story very well, from beginning to end. There is a post-credit scene, not at the very, very end, by like midway into the credits. There is another scene. So I hope they do bring out more of these movies. This was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. So that's just my first thoughts. I'll put together a little better video when I get home. The only thing I would say was a downfall for this movie, for me personally, was that we did not get to actually see Megazord come together. So after everything else you showed that was completely awesome, all of the independent Zords, somehow they magically got fused together by the life crystal. I thought they were supposed to automatically interlink, according to everything I've seen in the past. Granted, I have not seen every single episode of the original Power Rangers, but I definitely remember when this came on when I was a kid. Man, there were so many great Saturday mornings watching Power Rangers, and I loved it. This movie brought back so many of those feelings. The 12-year-old inside of me was like, woo! Woo! You know what I mean? I had so much fun watching this movie. It was just a blast for me personally. This definitely brought it up a notch. The jokes in it were smart. I really enjoyed it. They worked on so many different levels, so that really younger kids, and now it's definitely a PG-13. You know, there's a few times where they get on that brink of, you know, saying a word here and there, and they pull it back, or different things. It was done so smart, and I really just I had so much fun in this movie. Really enjoyed it. I cannot recommend it more than I already do right now. So if you're looking for just a good time at the movies, and especially if you have a kid, me personally, I'd say in like that 10-year-old and up range, you'd have a blast together watching this movie. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out my Facebook. I got a page here, and follow along. And sorry I didn't get this up sooner, because I did watch this movie Saturday, but I pulled a shift for waiter Saturday night and blew out a tire, and that's a whole nother mess. But that's why I was not able to put together this video and get it done Saturday. But I'm getting it done today, and out.